Welcome to Spelling Bee Ninja, where we bring the beauty of literature to life. Join us as we dive into the remarkable world of John Milton, a giant in English poetry whose epic work, Paradise Lost, has challenged and inspired readers for centuries. Make sure to subscribe for free educational content that opens the door to timeless literary treasures and transformative ideas. John Milton was born in 1608, and over the course of his life, he became one of the most significant figures in English literature. His most famous work, Paradise Lost, represents the pinnacle of epic poetry. Milton wasn't just a poet, he was an intellectual deeply involved in the politics and religious turmoil of his time. He was a passionate advocate for liberty and individual conscience, which is reflected in his poetry. His works demonstrate a powerful belief in republicanism and a willingness to stand firm against tyranny, serving as a civil servant for Oliver Cromwell's Commonwealth during a tumultuous era in England. Despite losing his sight in his 40s, Milton's creative determination never wavered. He dictated his poems to assistants, showcasing an extraordinary commitment to his craft. Some literary scholars argue that Milton's influence on poetry and thought rivals that of Shakespeare, a testament to his importance in the English literary canon. Paradise Lost is not just a poem, it is a profound exploration of humanity and divine authority. This epic work tells the story of Adam and Eve's fall from grace, a narrative steeped in themes of temptation, free will, and the nature of evil. Milton opens with Satan, a character who famously declares, "Better to reign in hell than serve in heaven." Satan's rebellious spirit and tragic pride form the basis of a complex antagonist, raising questions about authority and autonomy that resonate with audiences even today. The poem follows Satan's journey as he seeks to corrupt God's new creation. Adam and Eve are depicted as deeply intertwined, full of love and curiosity, yet flawed and capable of great error. Milton paints their fall as tragic, conveying how their choices catalyze a significant shift in the narrative of humanity. This duality emphasizes profound themes of obedience to God and the consequences of one's actions. Milton's decision to use blank verse poetry without a strict rhyme scheme was intentional. This unrhymed iambic pentameter allowed him the freedom to create a musical quality while maintaining the dignity appropriate for an epic. The form he chose was already well established in dramatic works, but Milton's application lent Paradise Lost a unique rhythm that flows seamlessly throughout the narrative. His deliberate use of enjambment and flexible line lengths added to the grandeur of the text, influencing countless poets after him, including notable figures like Wordsworth and Keats. As we unravel Milton's political beliefs, we notice how fervently he advocated for the rights of people, believing it was their duty to rebel against tyranny. His civil service under Cromwell and writings, like his heartfelt defense of regicide, speak to a man deeply committed to change. Many see elements of this advocacy reflected in Paradise Lost, where Satan's rebellion mirrors Milton's own revolutionary spirit, despite the poem's ultimate condemnation of pride and self-destruction. Moreover, Milton penned influential treatises on various subjects, emphasizing the importance of education, divorce, and religious liberty. One of his most notable works is Areopagitica, a defense of free speech that resonates powerfully with modern conceptions of intellectual freedom. This tract, written in 1644, laments the dangers of censorship, equating the suppression of a good book to an act of murder. It argues for an open exchange of ideas, a concept vital to the discovery of truth. Milton's legacy is also deeply intertwined with the experience of his blindness. By the age of 44, he had lost his sight, yet his passion for creating literature prevailed. Many marvel at how he continued to compose significant works like Paradise Lost entirely in his mind. This juxtaposition of blindness and creativity compels readers to reflect on Milton's personal struggles as a testament to human resilience. In his poetry, particularly in the sonnet on his blindness, he poignantly expresses the relationship between faith and patience in the face of adversity. This theme adds depth to our reading of Milton and reveals how personal struggle is intricately connected to artistic expression. Furthermore, Milton's portrayal of Adam and Eve stands out for its depth and complexity. They are not mere allegorical figures but individuals characterized by love, innocence, and the capacity for wrong choices. Adam is thoughtful and rational, while Eve possesses a sense of curiosity and determination. Their relationship, rich in mutual respect, plays a crucial role in understanding their tragic fall. Post-fall, they grapple with guilt and blame, yet ultimately find hope in their love for each other as they venture forward into the unknown. As we consider the larger literary context, it's fascinating to note that Paradise Lost was initially published in 10 books in 1667, later revised into 12 books. This change was influenced by classical epics, particularly Virgil's Aeneid, creating an ambitious English epic that sought to rival ancient texts. Milton's range of references, from biblical scripture to classical mythology, reflects the intellectual environment of the Renaissance, while contemporary scientific discoveries also permeate his work. Did you know that the payment Milton received for the first edition of Paradise Lost was a mere £10? For a work of such monumental significance, this sum seems shockingly low and speaks to the challenges faced by artists in their lifetimes. In conclusion, Milton's influence echoes far beyond his time. His works have inspired generations of poets and thinkers, threading themes of rebellion, freedom, and human resilience into the fabric of literature. Milton continues to be studied for his unique contributions to political thought and the richness of his literary masterpieces. Writers like Blake, Shelley, and Keats found inspiration in his work, while modern thinkers resonate with his advocacy for free speech and the exploration of human nature. Today, we explored the life and legacy of John Milton, dissecting his masterpiece, Paradise Lost, and discovering how it reflects his experiences and beliefs. We delved into key themes like temptation, free will, and the duality of human nature through the figures of Adam, Eve, and the complex character of Satan. Furthermore, we examined Milton's political ideologies and how they permeated his work, alongside the personal struggles he faced, especially after becoming blind. Finally, we recognized how Milton's contributions have left an indelible mark on literature and continue to inspire discussions on freedom, creativity, and the human condition. Thank you for joining us on this literary journey into the life and works of John Milton. We hope today's discussion opened your eyes to the depth and richness of epic poetry. Remember to subscribe to Spelling Bee Ninja for more exciting content as we continue to explore the world of literature, one author at a time. Until next time, happy reading!